Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome to our recap of Only Friends Dream On, episode 2.
This is messy. And you've already watched my video, but I will let everyone else here know I now have a least favorite character.
I personally did not pick up on that at all when I watched the episode. I picked up on something else.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sure, because I'm 2 episodes ahead.
You are. Oh, fuck, you are. 2. That's crazy.
Next episode, I'm sure things will change.
We sure about that?
If you don't hate another character, I will be shocked. Like,
what, like
shocked.
Boston? Because I'm pretty sure, like, he could do anything.
It's not Boston. It's not Boston.
Okay.
But I'll just give you that little hint there. But yeah, episode 2, I need to remember what happened this episode, because I'm thinking of this previous episode, and oh my god, so much happened. And I'm like, no, I can't talk about that yet.
Oh my god, I'm so behind.
It's fine. We can like double up at some point when we can, and we'll just like try to like get caught up, because
yeah,
we'll have time. Anyway, how have you been?
It's been like fucking weeks, hasn't it?
It's been, yeah. When was the last episode? Well, technically we did the Dairy Death went up earlier this week, right?
It did, yeah. It went up yesterday, I think. A lot of shit happened. We're gonna breeze through it because there's so much that happened. But we went to New York.
Yeah. Honestly, we should probably do a whole separate episode about that, because I feel like if we start touching that, we'll just be here forever.
There was so much that happened. We need to do a separate thing for that. I swear.
So like, if you want to hear about Fan Day 29 with Pompoon and William Est, stay tuned whenever. I have no idea when, but
yeah,
in a few weeks, I'd say. We
can include like pictures and stuff. It'd be a fun thing. But that was very fun. Whole lot of fun. Ooh. So remember I told you that the show I like, Firefly, they were like teasing something?
Yeah.
March 15th it was announced. Apparently, because I was like, they're all a lot older now. Like, this was from 2002. Like, they've definitely grown further. Like, they're all in their 50s, I think. And it's like, what are we gonna do? And also, one of the characters that was supposed to be dead, the actor who plays him, like, showed up at a door as well. And I'm like, you're supposed to be dead! Like, so I was like, what is possibly happening? And they've announced it. They're gonna try and revive it as an animated show. And I am actually very down for that. I was like, that's probably the best case scenario they could have gone for that route. Like, I would love to see a reboot of the original, but like, I feel like the fact that they've changed so much in the like, what's it been, 14 years? No, yeah. 24. Oh my god, 24 years.
Way more than that. No, over 20.
Fuck, like, I'm old. It's been fucking 24 years since the show first took place. That I was like, it would be kind of wild if they brought it back fully. So I think animated is probably the best route they could take with that, and I'm down for that. And I don't usually do animated shows as much. I've been doing Pokemon, but that's about it. But I'd be very down to watch an animated version of it to see like how far they could possibly go with it, and when it would be set as well, since apparently one of the characters might not be dead. What else happened this week? Well, today necessarily, BTS is back. BTS is back! And I filmed my album reaction a couple hours ago. It was a 2.5 hour long video because I kept pausing going, ooh, this lyric is sick. Like I kept pausing and talking about and dissecting it. What a good album. Like, so good. It was so good. I was in love with like every single song. And
there was not a bad song.
There was not.
I every time after I finished listening to a song, I was like, it's so good.
It's so good. Like, what the fuck? Like, all the songs were top tier. And it really, I think it really showed what they wanted it to show, which was like how they've grown as artists, where their sound is going to go now that they are older, fresh out of the military, everything like that. And how it's going to kind of like turn into like music that kind of translates to the world as a whole, but still shows their roots from Korea. It really encapsulated that all so well. Yeah. Like, top tier. I'm so happy BTS is back. Like, I'm still wearing all my BTS shit. Yesterday, like, because it was comeback day, like, even though technically it was at midnight and it was today, whatever, I had a bunch of errands to run. So I was running around town in a different BTS hoodie, my PTD Las Vegas shirt, this necklace, the Dynamite necklace, my JK hat with the little rings on the edges, earrings, my bag that I brought to the fan event had a Yoongi photo card in it and a bunch of keychains that were BT21 hanging off it. My bracelet. I was like, I'm decked out. Okay, I had pins on my jacket. I was decked the fuck out. I was like, it's BTS day. I don't even care. Do you want to see my nails?
Oh yeah, I saw them in your
in my music video. Yeah.
Swim. Yeah.
So cute. Like everyone who hasn't seen my nails yet, these are my nails. I bought them on a website called there we go. The Only Nails, I think it was. It's advertised to me a lot on Instagram and TikTok, so I don't know if it's like a for real place or not, but I mean they feel for real. They don't feel like crappy at all. And I never wear nails. If y'all know me, I'm not really like a girly girl most of the time. So like mine usually like stubs. Like I know I never have nails. I have the anxiety in me just rips them off as soon as they grow in. Like, so I never have nails. So readjusting to life with these has been really interesting. Oh, this came.
Yeah, why did yours come before mine? I ordered mine first.
I have zero clue.
Mine hasn't shipped yet.
For once in my life, my thing finally came first. Like,
well, no, I think it's because I also got a crate or cradle.
Oh, they're probably waiting to ship it together.
I think they're waiting to ship them both out at the same time, and that's why they're doing all the solo stuff first. And then they'll do the... Okay. I think that's what it is, because I saw that in the video. I'm like, how the fuck do you get mine? I would use my old-ass one that, like...
I know.
Fucked up my lighting and my reaction. I had to stop after the video.
That's funny. Pays to be too late to get the cradle.
Get the cradle, I guess.
Yeah. And it wasn't that I was too late, it's that everybody was there, and it was crashing like crazy, so...
I'm still shocked by the fact that I was able to get both of them and check out before, like, anyone in our group that we were texting.
I was shocked, and everyone was like, can't get in, can't get in, can't get in, and you were like, I'm done.
I was like, I think I got it.
It's like, how the fuck? My god.
Which is weird, because, I mean, I don't want to say I'm, like, the least army in the group, but I definitely feel like I'm the least knowledgeable in the group. And, like, so the fact that I was able to, like, go in, get it... I mean, don't get me wrong, I had crashing issues, too, and refreshing it over and over again as well.
I was shocked with the amount of crashing that was happening.
But the fact that I was able to get in both of my cart and check out, and then have it stay, like...
I don't know
how it happened.
That's basically what happened over my 2 weeks. If I remember anything else, I'll let you know, but I'm pretty sure that's it. How was yours?
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I already talked about the BTS stuff. I'm not talking about Fan Day stuff yet, so I'll wait on that.
I'm getting new stickers for a new water bottle that I got. My water bottle's over there. It's naked right now. But I got a bunch of BL stickers to stick on it because I'm back in my BL shit. I'm always in my BL shit.
Well, yeah, because we got so many from the fucking Fan Day.
That's true, but I'm getting like specific stickers.
Oh, you're ordering some?
Yeah, I got them on Redbubble.
Anyway, Act 2 character background.
Yes. Oh my god. I cannot wait to talk about this. There's a lot of shit that I want to say about this episode.
I do too, because you did not pick up on anything that I did.
Really? I'm very excited to find out what.
I have a rage to share. Also, I have a fun... I also have a mind-blowing thing to share later.
Okay.
It's just you wait.
I'm
it's
afraid.
Gonna, like, shock you to your core.
I'm scared, but excited.
It's... Anyway, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
We get Jack and Dean, when they're in a relationship, having a little picnic together. And Jack is reading Romeo and Juliet. And he starts asking about, oh, if you were Juliet, what would happen? Like, what would you do? And Dean's like, if I was Juliet, I'd try to stand up and fight.
I said this in my reaction, but I feel like that's basically what she was doing with Juliet. She wasn't...
I heard that and I completely disagree.
Why? She didn't give up.
She was being a coward and trying to run away.
She was trying to run away with Romeo.
No. Well, then why didn't she tell Romeo about the plan?
Okay, did you not read Romeo and Juliet?
I don't remember it. Okay. Did she try to?
Yes, she did. Like, the whole thing was that she gave the message to, what was his name? Friar something? Or, like, Father something?
Oh, Friar Tuck.
No,
that's not right.
Not Friar Tuck.
Wait, who is Friar Tuck?
Friar Lawrence.
Friar Tuck's the bear?
Yes, that's from a fucking Disney movie.
That's not who I just knew the name and I just went with it.
No, Friar Lawrence. What happened is Friar Lawrence was like the religious guy kind of that was helping both families or was involved helping both families and being religious with them or whatever the whole situation there was. And so he acted as sort of like the gap, like the bridge in the gap between the two families. He was in the middle, he was in between them. And he became the person that Juliet and Romeo were able to like confide in with all of their shit. Like they couldn't really meet up in most places. I feel like they were able to meet up. Friar Tuck was able to help them meet up secretly. And
his name was Friar Tuck. You just got Friar Tuck.
I hate you for planting that in my head.
Oh, that's funny actually.
Oh shit. Oops. Friar Lawrence. I don't remember the full details of how he helped them in general throughout the story, but I know that he wasn't on either side in particular. I do remember that Romeo, he helped Juliet come up with this plan. They came up with this plan. She was like, okay, good. I'll appear dead with this like drug that you give me, and my family will think I'm dead. You get the message to Romeo that I am faking it. I have taken this, and then I will wake at this time, tell him to meet me here when everyone is gone, and then I'll wake up, we can be together, and we'll run away. That was the plan. And Friar Lawrence was running over like Everett trying to get this message to Romeo, but Romeo found out first from someone else that Juliet had died. And so he went straight to the funeral hall before Friar Lawrence could get to him. And he saw that she was dead, and he was like, well, I don't want to live on anymore without her. So he killed himself just as she was waking up. So he killed himself, and then she woke up and she was like, no!
Lawrence, whatever.
Yeah, and then she killed herself.
See that as...
I see that as fighting.
Fight? No, that's...
They were going to run away together.
That's pretending to be dead so you can run away together. That's not fighting.
That's her version. Away. That's her version of fighting. That was how she could fight.
Running away is not fighting.
That was how she could fight in those days. What he is saying when he says fight is fighting for the relationship, which is what she was doing. She was like, the only way for us to be together is for us to leave and be together somewhere else. So I will do the furthest possible thing I can possibly do to make sure that I end up with you. And it just ended up failing and not working out for them. But in my opinion, she did fight. That was the only thing she could do to end up with Romeo, and it just backfired. She knew that their parents would never be okay with it, no matter what she said, no matter what she did. They would just be like, "You're just a teenager. These feelings will pass. Whatever." And she knew this was the only way.
Maybe the parents were right. They were dumb teenagers who end up killing themselves because they're in love. I don't condone that. That's just me. That's just me. You know what? Call me crazy. But the whole moral of the story of Romeo and Juliet is two teenagers think they're in love and then kill themselves.
You know, you're very nihilistic.
I don't know what that means. So you know what? Let's move on. I feel like that was an insult, but I don't understand it because I can't read.
Oh my god. It means basically like negative. Negative view of the world.
I honestly, when it comes to Romeo and Juliet, I think it's so overrated. I hate when people are like, "Oh, we're like Romeo and Juliet." No, you're not. You're not. Hopefully, you're not.
Hopefully, you're not. Yeah, like I would not. I would not aspire to that. I will say, because ends in tragedy. That's the whole point. But whenever I think back on Romeo and Juliet, what I took away from it in school was, I don't even know. I think it was just that like, do the best you can to love the most you can. I think that was what I took away from Romeo and Juliet. It wasn't that like, if you're so in love with someone, like do this, or like like find a love as great as this or whatever. I didn't take romance away from it necessarily. I just took love in its like basic form away from it, and to always put that first. But I wouldn't condone necessarily what happened, because obviously things did not end up the way they wanted, and his immediate thought was death. So like,
yeah.
But also,
I feel like that's the part everyone remembers. Is like, oh, they killed themselves because they love each other. Like even someone who hasn't read Romeo and Juliet knows that's the ending, and that's kind of like the big. That's what everyone kind of takes away from it. I feel like is, oh, they were in love, but their parents didn't like each other, so they killed themselves in the end.
I think
to be together in death or whatever, which I'm like.
What's interesting about it is I think what people don't do these days with Romeo and Juliet because it's so like, you know, woven throughout popular culture as well, with a lot of stories and movies and television based off of it. I think people forget that this was written, was it like 1500s, 1600s, something like that. It was written so long ago, and it was a product of its time. I think it's one of those instances where it's a product of its time where it's never okay to just like kill yourself because you were in love. However, I feel like now there's more options to be had. Like if you notice that someone is dead, I feel like there's going to be more people around for one. There's therapy and mental health around for another. Like this was during a time when like there weren't many options, and so he felt like he didn't have any other options. But I feel like people forget to look at it through a lens of, oh, this was a long ass fucking time ago, and instead look at it as like two teenagers just fucking off themselves. So I think you got to look at it through a certain lens. But I agree with you on some points. I do definitely agree with you on some points. Like never kill yourself over a boyfriend or girlfriend. But it's
Anyway. Jack's like, you know what? I want to make Romeo and Romeo. Where we find out that he had this idea, because this was 2 years ago. He's had this idea for a while.
He has, yeah. He's been working on it.
Yeah. And he also, I guess unintentionally, promised Dean the role even beforehand.
Kind of. He didn't say that. He was just like, you're all my favorite actor. Like, he didn't say, yes, you got the role.
I mean, he kind of did, because like, yeah, I'll direct, you act. Like, it's like, oh, we're like, that's how it's always been, because, you know, this is, they've been doing, so it's kind of like, at this point, they thought, like, Romeo and Juliet, they'd be together forever, and it's like, oh, they don't realize what's to come.
Shit changes.
And then he pulls out a necklace and gives it to him. Yeah,
this scene was really interesting, because it really made me go, okay, so these two really loved each other, or at least really cared for each other very deeply. I can see it. I'm getting the whole giggling, kicking my feet feeling. Right. Like, what the fuck happened between these two to like really turn them 180 against each other? Like, what the ever loving fuck happened? We didn't hear him say what happened last episode, did we? Episode 1, because I thought I heard like cheating, or if I implanted that.
It is currently unknown.
Yeah. Okay, I was pretty sure. I couldn't remember if we were speculating last time, and I think we were.
No, you were speculating.
I was speculating. Okay. You were like, fuck you.
You were speculating that Dean will like sleep with everyone, and I was like, I don't know what happened. We don't know what happened yet. We don't
know what happened yet. I think that was episode 1, and me not knowing the characters well enough. But seeing this scene really puts it into focus of like, something must have happened that was so like bad or specific for this to like go down like this. And who fucked up is the question. Like, watch it be Jack that fucked up, and he's been treating Dean like this as he keeps, like, popping up close to him or something like that. And, like, I don't like Dean either. Dean is messy as fuck. However, if Jack is being, like, this antagonistic towards him and it's his fault, I would be so fucking pissed. Like, what the fuck?
Anyway, then he crosses out Juliet's name and writes Romeo as he gets the Romeo and Romeo idea. Then, we're picking with the morning after, because remember last episode, they had sex.
XX.
Jack gets up, he smokes, and Dean kind of gets up behind him, and he's like, oh, can't we cuddle a little longer? And Jack's like, no, I have to get to the casting, so I didn't get ready.
I love how Dean as well was like, he was like, but you, but hello, we just fucked. Like, he was like, I thought the role was mine or something. And I'm sitting here going, technically he never said that. You just went, I'll sleep with you for the role. And he just went, I guess I'll just sleep with you, like something like that. They just started making out. He was like, yeah, I guess I could sleep with you for the role. Like I would do that. And that's all that happened. That's all that was said. I'm like, technically he didn't say, sure, you can have the role if you fuck me.
Well, Dean does say, like, I gave you my body. Am I really gonna get nothing in return?
No, because that's not how it works.
So then Dean takes a picture of Jack. And he's like, hey, you can't post that. He's like, don't worry, it's just for me. But you blocked me, so you won't know if I post or not. So if you unblock me, maybe you'll know if I post or not.
He literally, his face is like, I won't post it. And then there's like a pause as he like makes a face. I'm like, bitch, you mean you didn't post it yet?
Well, yeah, I mean, he does say that in his talking head where he's like, I mean, I'm not gonna post it. It was just for me.
And then he wiggles his eyebrows. He's like, yeah, bitch, okay, sure. You're gonna keep that forever, sure. You're never gonna.
So then at the audition with Arnold, We see him try and read through the script, but Jack's like, "Have you ever hit on someone before?" And he's like, "No, I normally get hit on. Like, I don't do the
Fair
hit
enough.
on."
Lucky duck.
I know, like, if only. He's like, "Okay, we can improvise. Timmy, you go up there." Timmy's like, "No." Tua laughs, and he's like, "Hey, Tua, you go up there." And he tells Arnold, "You know what? Do whatever you want to. You know, hold his hand, hug him, do whatever you need to make him melt."
Meanwhile, I'm just like, oh, I would fuck it. I would be so. I'd be like, why are you making me do this? Please, why are you making me? I don't want to like let it slip or something. Like if they say shit to me, I would be
Yeah,
so
so
nervous.
Arnold takes a minute, and he's like, "Hey, how long have we known each other?" And Tua's like, "Well, we're going into our 4th year, so for almost 4 years."
So they've been together. They not together, but like they met each other when school started, the university.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, and how many times have I given you a ride on my bike?"
He's like,
And
oh, no.
he's like, "I don't know."
Who would count that?
And he's like, 42.
If that's true and he didn't just make up a number, I'm like, do you like him? Because you might like him.
I have no idea. I still was thinking the same thing, and I don't really think we got an answer to this. But, like, maybe he just knows this stuff and he doesn't really, like, process that. Because, like, after this scene, in his talking, he's like, it was just weird trying to flirt with my friend. I was just worried about the audition.
Yeah,
He
and I'm
doesn't
like,
really
it
say,
didn't
like,
seem
"Oh my god, my heart was fluttering."
exactly. It didn't seem like in his little like interstitial. Yeah, it didn't seem like he was like, oh, like any stuttering at all. It seemed very much like he does not have a crush on him. Period. Like it seemed very much one and done. But like the things he was saying, specifically like knowing how many times he's been on his bike and like I don't know, just the way he said certain shit. I was like, do you? Like it's like half of me thinks you definitely don't and is like 90% sure of that right now. The other half of me is like, actually, maybe. I don't know.
Honestly, Arnold kind of gives him both.
A little.
Like,
I agree.
He kind of gives dumb, oblivious,
yeah,
muscular guy.
Absolutely. Now that you've said it, I was like, there's a specific like aura around this guy, and I don't know what it is. You said it. That's what it is. It's himbo.
Arnold's a little bit himbo, which is fine. You know what?
It's
Himbos
okay.
can be really nice and sweet.
We love a himbo.
Like, yeah, and so I feel like he definitely gives himbo where like because he has no idea Tua likes him at this point. He has no idea that like he might not even know if he does or not. He's like, I don't know. Like, I don't. Yeah. I don't know.
But I feel like it's just like a normal feeling for him, but he hasn't equated it to a romantic sense at all. He just figures, oh no, this is how we all feel about our friends. No. So that's why he wasn't like jittery or anything maybe in the interview, because this is a normal feeling for him and he just figures it's a friend thing. It's nothing to be jittery about.
Well, anyway, then the next day we got the not a cast list, but 2 cast banners that were revealed in the most dramatic.
I know. I was like, y'all had time to make this shit. Like, what the fuck?
How? Like,
what's the budget for this school?
Honestly, it's a sick way to reveal the cast. I don't care.
That is
like,
a very fun way to reveal the cast. Actually, unfurl the banners.
Like, that would be awesome.
That would be really fun.
But anyway, the Romeos are Arnold and Dean.
Yup. And Rafi's like,
yeah, so Jack goes over to comfort Rafi, and he's like, look, I can give you a role of the friend instead. And he says, I think you should find someone else for the part. I quit.
Fair enough.
No, not fair enough. No. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
What do you mean abso-fucking-lutely not?
This was my beef. Because you're quitting because you didn't get the role you want, or you didn't get the lead role, and now you're stuck in the ensemble and you, like, quit because of that is so fucking petty and stupid. What? No, okay,
he auditioned for a specific role. He didn't audition broadly and say, let's see which role I get. I hope it's Romeo. He auditioned for a specific role as one of the Romeos.
Auditions go.
I don't fucking know about auditions. But
when I was in high school, you gotta pick like, okay, which ones do you want to audition for? You check them all off. Guess what? You don't always get them, and then it's like if you don't, you get in the ensemble.
Here's the thing. I'm looking at this from a lens of this is not his first play. Or his first play with any of these people. Like, this happens, I'm seeing it as this happens every fucking year, and for the first time ever, he probably thought, hey, they're not together anymore. Maybe the nepotism ain't running rampant this time round, and I might actually get the role. favoritism, whatever.
Well, nepotism is if they're related, which is not the case, hopefully.
Hopefully not.
Plot twist!
Plot twist!
Ew, okay.
Gross.
Gross.
I think this time he was probably like, maybe the favoritism isn't here for once. Finally he'll see me and not blur over when I come on stage because he's too busy looking at Dean and giving him the role. I might actually get the lead role for once. And when he didn't, he's like, you know what? It's all the same every fucking year. I can't take this anymore. And then he left. I'm looking at this from, this has happened many times and not this is the first time. He's probably stuck through it for all of these.
No, well, we know it's happened many times.
Exactly.
We know this is like,
so
that's not the issue.
Put yourself in his shoes. Like, he's been passed over 1,000 times because of this motherfucker's like magnificent crush or love eyes for Dean, and he's fucking done. And I'd be pissed too. I'd be pissed.
Okay, I hate to break it to you, but I don't need to put myself in his shoes because we have the same shoes. I've been in that situation every time I went to auditions in high school. I was always passed up. I would always try to audition for the lead or bigger roles. I would always never get them, and I would always be on the tumble. And you know what? I wasn't a whiny little bitch and quit. I still did it because every fucking role is important, and I don't care if he's sleeping with the main lead actor.
I agree. Every role's important. I think that I also think that this was done in the heat of the moment that he said he quit. So I will. But also, did you have a crush on the lead that got cast every single fucking time? Or not on the lead, on the director that cast the, like, there's a different situation here.
The director was a 60-year-old teacher.
That's what I'm fucking saying. This is a different situation. Like, he has a crush on the director, and the director that he has a crush on keeps picking the same fucking person that he's been sleeping with for 4 years.
But it's also because he's good. And we know that.
He is good, and we know that. But also, this is a whole different, there's a lot more than just I'm being passed over involved here.
No, it's that he's still bitter that Jack and Dean, that he thinks that Jack and Dean are still, that he's picking Dean over him once again, and he's like whining about it. Like, it hasn't happened already before.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
that's my point. It's happened
before.
That's my point. It's happened, but we have the same like base point. We're just going different ways with it. Like, it has happened. You're saying it's happened before, so get the fuck over it. I'm saying it's happened before, and he's fucking done with it, and he's tired of it, and he's leaving.
If he's done with it, he shouldn't have auditioned. Like, that's so uncalled for. He thought
for once he had a fucking chance because they weren't together. They've been together this whole time. But then to quit
because you didn't get the lead role is so fucking petty and stupid.
And he probably didn't do that before. He probably stuck around, but this is his last fucking straw, and he left.
Yeah, and he shouldn't have.
There are many people.
Just because you didn't get the lead role or the part you want doesn't matter. There are, like, few lead roles and so many people auditioning.
I'm telling you right now, if he quit right here. I'm telling you right now, there are a bunch of other people that auditioned that he could have probably given a fucking part to. This best friend.
Yeah, when we saw the audition, then it was the shitty audition
montage. Were shitty.
We know no one else is good enough.
They were shitty, but he still could have given them the fucking role instead of going on his knees and being like, "Pretty please, could you take the best friend role?" Like, I don't.
Honestly, the only thing that pissed me off about Jacksepticeye was the fact that he rewrote the script to give Raffi a bigger part to get him back. Like, it's not just that he came back to him because he, like, was manipulating, like you think, or whatever.
No, he did.
That he actually wrote more lines for him and made him a bigger part. Like, that was stupid.
He manipulated him. I fully believe that. I fully believe that
Honestly, well, then he shouldn't be a whiny baby and quit.
Like,
you don't
He manipulated him. He's like, okay, here's the thing.
Before, that's the thing. He wouldn't have to manipulate him if he didn't whine and quit like a baby.
He wouldn't have to have had manipulated him. Listen to that, bro. What the fuck is that sentence?
Do you remember what show we're watching? I told you, throw your morals out the window.
Think about, hold the fucking phone.
Okay. Where's my phone? Here, what? We're never gonna get through this episode.
I'm fucking done. Oh my god. Jesus. Honestly, he could have given the role to someone fucking else. The only reason he did for Rafi is because he personally was like, I feel like he's better than the others. And so I'll go manipulate him into taking the role because I know he has a crush on me. That's what I saw happen.
Okay.
And I don't like that.
What I saw happen was Raffi wanted the lead role, didn't get it, and started whining like a little bitch and threw a whole fit in front of everyone.
You're putting it at such a surface level emotion here, like whining like a little bitch about it.
No, here's the thing. I knew people like that in high school because again, as someone in theater, I know these people.
Yes, but there's a difference.
No, it's It's
There's a
the fact that they
difference.
want to be the lead, they want to be the star, they want to be the one center of attention. In
That
this case, he wants that with Jack as
I
well.
yes,
There's a difference.
I think this is 50% him wanting to be the lead and 50%, maybe like 40-60, of him wanting Jack specifically. I think it's
Well, we
40%
find out
wanting the lead,
later this
60.
episode that his mom's a famous actress.
Yeah, she is. And to be honest, I
Right?
don't
Okay, good.
actually that helps me more. Okay? He doesn't want to be labeled. He mentions it in his like interstitial that he doesn't want to be labeled as this famous woman's son anymore. He wanted to make his own way. So this puts a different spin on why he wants to be the lead in this. So
it's not about Jack, it's about wanting to get out of his mom's shadow.
it's
Which
both.
is fine.
It's both.
But it's also
not,
you don't get it because you were the lead. Like you're
I feel
to
like
get out of
you're
your mom's
putting
shadow. You didn't earn it.
I feel like you're taking the experiences you had in high school of seeing people who just wanted the role and were whiny bitches about not getting it.
Listen,
All those people,
as
I'm
the only one who
assuming,
was in theater here, I feel like I can relate to this more than you can. I can talk about real life experiences and bring them to the table. I am telling you what I know. People
I'm
like that
assuming-
who quit because they didn't get the lead role or the role
Here's
they
the
want.
thing. That's what I'm saying. I'm assuming that's the reason they mainly quit, was because they didn't get the main role. There's two different things happening here. That he didn't get the main role, and that Jack has passed him over once again as a romantic interest. Because Dean is still wiggling his little fingers in it.
Ew. That's an image. Oh no! I was not expecting it to go that way, but okay. I thought it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, no, fair enough. It might be the other way around.
Image
God.
for you all.
Oh,
Thank you, Emma.
God.
Oh god, what was I saying? I don't know. I just found this really annoying. I found it to be really whiny and petty and like.
Again, that feels very surface level. Like I'm looking deeper into it, where it's like,
well, but
he's hurt.
But here's the thing: it's not even he's done with the show entirely. He just wants to be on sound design or like backstage. So he's still gonna see him all of the time. It's not like he's like, okay, I'm gonna get over this. I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna completely leave. He says, put me on. I'll be like backstage.
Okay, so he's still helping with the production. What's your fucking issue then?
But it's your argument doesn't make sense if his thing is to get away from Jack because he's done with it, or get away from
No,
Dean,
that's
or
not
get
my
away
argument.
from
Get away from Jack is not my argument. He has too much of a crush on him. He's around every fucking corner that Jack is near. he's just hurt
because he's trying to swoop him when he's drunk.
He keeps doing that. It's weird, but he's hurt. He's hurt by the fact that he's been passed over romantically again, and for the lead again. And he's like, it's happened so many times that he's like, you know what? I can't take this anymore before I burst into fucking flames. But the point is, I didn't even know that. He's still helping with the production.
No, here's the thing. One, he's one of the better actors in the bunch, so the fact that we're losing that is bad. And also, if he's really upset, do what everyone fucking else does and go in the bathroom and cry in the stall. That's literally what everyone. Honestly, sometimes they don't even make it to the bathroom. There was auditions a few weeks ago. Guess what happened? A girl on her way to the bathroom had tears in her eyes after the audition. Would be me.
It
is a thing that happens. You suck it up. You go in the bathroom, you cry it out, you come back, and you put on a happy face, and you play whatever part you get.
That's what I'm saying. I think honestly. Here's the thing. I'm sure that I have a feeling he's not cut out for like entertaining stage acting, what have you. He might be good. He might have gotten better, but I don't think he's cut out like mentally for that. Like he's wanted to be since seeing his mom succeed. Like it feels there's like some like lineage drama there or something like that, where it's like, she was an actress, she's famous, I have to prove that I can do it too, kind of thing. But I feel like he's maybe not as cut out for it as she was. And so this is just like, eventually he snapped after, like, this has been happening for 4 years. He's probably, and the fact he's been passed up every single fucking time, and he's like, you know what? I quit. I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe he never even wanted to do it in the first place. He just wanted to do it because he wanted to prove something to his mom. I don't know. I have no idea, because I've only seen 2 fucking episodes of this man. But what I saw watching this was that a guy was hurt because for 4 years he's been trying to get this man and this leading role, and both have been snatched from him again when he thought finally they weren't. I'd be mad too.
Well, then you don't audition. If you're really that fed up, don't bother auditioning. Again, I knew people like that in high school, and guess what? They were shitty people just in general, and honestly, most of them still are.
I think
Like
you're
most,
equating real life experiences again.
well, that's the fun of this, is being able to, like, this whole theater drama aspect. I can share all this. It's true. It's a thing that happens.
What a shocker.
Well, theater kids, you know what they say.
Theater kids.
The messiest.
Oh, Jesus. Where are we?
Anyway, we're in a pool now, an hour in. Raffi's trying to let off steam. Rome just so happens to be swimming next to him.
Again, all of these romantic interests seem to be just popping out of them around corners to be near the people they like. Like, I don't know what spy software.
Have they like always been swimming at the same pool and just now
no
because they slept
idea.
together know each other?
That's what I'm saying. Is I feel like all these characters have some sort of spy software like pre-downloaded into their heads, going, "Ooh, my crush is near. I should go stalk him."
I have no idea.
There he is, and he's inebriated. I gotta make a move now. Like what? Like they're always around the corner. All these people.
They're always there. So Rome says, "Hey, look, I want you to buy a new thing with me because you broke mine." And he's like, "I can just pay you." And he's like, "No, if I win a race, you come with me."
If he drags him along, yeah, he has a drag along.
And he wins the race and he gets dragged along.
I have to say, like, initial watch, I was just like initially watching, and then when I rewatched it while I was editing, I was like, I'm actually I think the most invested in this couple. I'm really curious about this couple and how they're gonna become a thing. I feel like I'm more invested in them than the other couples. I feel like currently I'm just watching it going, wow, Dean is a messy bitch, and for Arnold and Tua, I'm not there yet. I'm waiting to be like to find something that hooks me with them. But a little kiss back later that got me a little bit. But I think this is the couple I'm most invested in. I feel
I'm
like
curious if you put the very obvious thing together yet, but I don't want to bring it up in case you haven't.
Okay.
So I don't think you mentioned it at all in your reaction, and I'm like, did you not pick up on this, or is it just so obvious you're not talking about it?
Maybe I didn't pick up on this. What are we talking about?
Okay, well, I'll just keep going then.
What?
Anyway, at La La Land.
La La Land.
Never seen that movie, by the way.
Of course, I figured you don't watch movies in general.
Well, anyway, Jack's going to see the movie, but then Dean shows up and pays for his ticket.
He's always there.
I'm sure Dean has the spy equipment.
He must. Like why is he everywhere?
When it comes to Jack, Dean 100% is in the bushes waiting for him.
There's gotta be something, because how do you know he's at speed dating, and then how do you know he's at this movie theater? Like he keeps. I'm sure the movie theater's probably because he knew that La La Land was on, and that's probably his like favorite movie.
Right.
That's what he said. So I'm sure that he saw that and goes and went, oh, he's probably gonna be there. But for the fucking speed dating, how the fuck did you know he was gonna be there?
Well, unless it's just because they've been together they worked together for so long. It could just be he knows him so well, where he knows where he's gonna go, where he's gonna try to go, what he's gonna try to do.
The spy software is the friends we made along the way.
I guess so. Anyway, Dean thanks for giving him the role of Romeo, and Jack's like, it's not because we had sex, and he's like, okay, well,
he's like, if you say so,
I'll try to believe that.
Yeah, he's like, okay, if you say so.
Yeah,
whatever.
And Jack's like, if I was choosing based on sex, I wouldn't just have two Romeos.
That was crazy.
So then, Jack's friend Ice shows up, and he's like, hey, been a while, should we watch this together? And he's like, yeah, sure. Trying to flirt with him to get Dean pissed off. So Dean goes up and orders some hot cocoa, talks to Ice about the movie, then immediately spills on him. You're like, oh no, I'm so sorry.
What a messy bitch.
I love that. I don't even care. That was fun.
That was mean.
And he says in his talking head, if I can't have him, then no one will. In the theater, which had beanbags, which was really cool. I like that.
This was a cool ass theater. I would love to sit in here and watch a movie. Like, I love a beanbag. Yeah. It probably wouldn't do anything for my back, but I would vibe. It seems like a nice time.
And Dean sits right next to him. And he's like, oh yeah, no, your friend's not here. I guess he had an emergency. I saw him leave.
Meanwhile, Jack is eyeing him like.
Move with your favorite ex.
Meanwhile, Jack is eyeing him like, "What the fuck did you do now?"
Oh, he knows.
He knows he pulled shit. He knows he pulled shit.
So then, at Tua's house, him and Arnold are eating dinner, and Tua starts making fun of him that he was named after Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll
That's
be
where
back.
he got his name, because I guess his dad loved
the Terminator.
Those movies.
I'll be back.
And Tua talks about...
Hey, I can say this for once. I've never seen those movies.
Oh, me neither.
Vibes. We finally have never seen something at the same time. It's always you saying, I've never seen that. Woohoo! I get a turn.
Great accomplishment. So Arnold starts worrying about not fitting in with the play people. And he's also worried about doing the love scene with Dean. And Tua's like, oh, is it because you're kissing a guy? And he says it's not about kissing a guy, it's about kissing someone I'm not close to.
I did I bring this up in my reaction? I can't remember if I did. But I was like, that's really interesting because the only people that I've ever kissed are people I'm like not necessarily super close to. I think I kissed someone that I was like moderately close to at one point, but that's because it was a drinking game. But everyone else that I've ever kissed, I'm like, thank God I don't know who you are. Like, I feel like if I was close to a person, I'd be like, God, please don't kiss me. I'm too scared.
Yeah, well, I think it's mainly because he's more like romantic, I'd say, where it's like when he kisses, he wants to kiss someone that's meaningful.
Yes,
like, he probably treats kisses as meaningful and like wants
exactly. He puts a weight on a lot of like emotional interactions and things like kissing and hugging and things like that. Whereas I don't know, Dean or Jack or someone like that are like, hey, cool, you want to make out in the fucking club? Like it's less of an issue.
Literally everyone but I think these two, honestly.
Honestly, yeah. These two seem to be...
If we're thinking about it, literally everyone but these two.
Who were the more wholesome ones in the original Only Friends? The ones that weren't as messy.
Mew until he got fucked over.
Yeah.
And then maybe Sand a little bit.
Kind of, yeah. I see that.
I think Arnold and Tua are way more wholesome than
I feel like there has to be at least one or two characters in a show like this that like aren't as messy yet or are not as in tune with the drama as everybody else.
Yeah.
Or you need the balance, you know.
So Arnold starts talking about his first kiss because they're talking about kisses. And he's like, yeah, with a girl from a lower grade in junior high, but nothing ever happened.
What was yours? I mentioned mine in my reaction, but what was your first kiss?
It was someone in middle school. And did you ever play Zap?
I feel like I've heard the word in terms of a game, but I don't remember.
Yeah, so it was a game where you had to write Zap on someone's palm.
Yeah.
Or no, on the not palm, the opposite.
The back of your hand.
Back of your hand, that one. And you would write like a time. So it's like Zap noon, 12 o'clock, whatever. And on the palm, the person couldn't see. The person whose hand it is couldn't see. They would write a name. And you couldn't look at it until that time. And if you did, it would either... There were different rules. They were like, oh, you had to kiss someone. You had to hug someone. You had to ask them out on a date. So it's like... I guess it was different whoever was writing it. And so some girl got zapped to kiss me, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
Interesting. I feel like I have kind of heard of that. It's ringing some sort of bell, but I don't remember if I've played it or if it was just like so long ago that I barely remember it. My first kiss was when I was like, I think in my very early 20s or something like that, like 21, 22 or something. Maybe even 23. And it was in a pool with a girl named Emma.
I feel like you mentioned that before.
I probably have.
Because I feel like I've heard that. You're like, oh yeah, with another girl named Emma.
Yeah, I probably have at some point. You know what? Actually, the only other kisses I've had since then were during the drinking game that I was doing, like when I was 24, 25, something like that. And it was with all of my Fright Fest friends. It was like a whole lot. We promised we'd never talk about that night, but like, and I won't go into detail about it. But it basically just started out as a drinking game. We were just like, it wasn't even a spin the bottle. It was like a truth or dare question thingy-majiggy, but like with kissing involved. I don't even know. I think I kissed like 3 girls that night, 2 of which I was closer to than the other. And I think those were fine as well. Honestly, I'm wondering if I'm like on some sort of spectrum of ace, because like I was just like the entire time I was just like, I feel like this is the correct way to do it. It seems like this is like biologically this is a kiss. Like
well, no, my question is during the drinking game is like, was it like just like a quick peck kiss or was it like a long like?
It wasn't
I know
like extra.
Especially for like drinking and stuff. I know it can vary depending on who the people are.
I
So
don't
like
think any of us were that drunk yet. Like that was later.
so it was just like a peck or whatever, and just like a.
It wasn't really a peck either. It wasn't like a make out and it wasn't a peck. I feel like it was like an in between, like
So
closer to a peck.
so it was like a closed mouth long kiss, or was it like a?
I feel like it was like no, I feel like it was like there was movement involved, but I feel like it lasted for maybe 20 seconds, and I don't think tongue was involved. Except for like I think the last girl that I kissed. I think she was like, "Have you ever done it with tongue?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "You want to try?" I was like, "Vibes." And that was about 20 seconds too. So none of them lasted super long, and they weren't like crazy makeout sessions. There were some around the room, but I didn't really. I wasn't involved.
I figured someone was going there.
I wasn't involved in those ones. But yeah, they weren't like major makeouts or anything that I've ever done. So I've only that means I've only kissed like 4 people, and 3 of them were in the same night. So I'm the most inexperienced person ever.
I don't know. If you tell someone that you kissed 3 people in the same night, that makes you sound pretty experienced.
Oh, cool. Okay, but I'm one of the cool kids.
I don't know if I'm considered a cool kid, so I don't know if that's good enough.
Oh God.
So Tua brings up his, and it was last year. And it was someone who he had feelings for and ghosted him.
Oh. I'm so sorry, my dude. On behalf of someone who has ghosted previously, kind of. I apologize on behalf of all of us.
So then Dean comes in. And because he lives here, because Tua and Dean are roommates.
Yes.
And Tua's like, yeah, Dean, I'm Arnold scared about doing love scenes with you. And he's like, oh, Tua. And he's like, it's fine. Once we get workshop, we'll get closer and it'll be fine.
Yeah. And he's roommates with him. He probably knows he won't treat it as like that big of a deal. So I feel like if it was like as stressful as Arnold was freaking out about him telling him it's like he's like, I'm his roommate. I know what he's gonna say to this. Like it's like he's worried. Make sure he's not.
Well, they're also like best friends too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they would have to be roommates. I mean, like you wouldn't have to be necessarily, but like if this seems to be like a rented apartment, not like a college dorm. So if you're renting an apartment with someone, you're more best friends than you are.
I guess slight foreshadowing. They like you can tell they are definitely like
okay.
Like they like it in a very good way.
Okay.
Anyway, then at the what's the store to buy the
the DJ the DJ thing, the DJ store.
DJ thing, yeah, sure.
It's like downstairs in like some kind of like cool basement. Very very cool.
No, I think it's just an escalator down.
Oh. Well, it's an escalator down.
I'm pretty sure it's in a mall, and this is just another section of the mall.
Yeah, but it takes the escalator down like directly into the store. That's cool. That's what I was like interested in. That doesn't happen in the mall that I grew up around. It's just outside. It's just in the mall. Like, and the stores are either up or down. Like it's just the escalator's just in the mall.
It doesn't. I think it's a Macy's that leads into mine downstairs.
Oh well, actually, yeah. If you talk about like the bigger stores, then yeah, then there's 2 levels to the stores. But like, I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, then a fan, not of him, but of his mother.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, you're a little Raph. Let me take a picture." And Rome's like, "Hi, you're a little Raph."
So we have more lore for Raffi now.
Yes. His mom is a famous actress, I believe.
Yes, seems like it. And apparently her fans feel like they know him because maybe she's posted pictures of him growing up on social media, things like that. That's probably what it is. A little creepy.
So Rome seems to pick one out he likes, and at this point, Jack texts Raffi, and he's like, "Oh my god, I must drop everything now. Here, take my debit card and credit card, spend as much as you want. I'm leaving."
Evidently very rich, considering his mom is a famous actress. Now we know how famous because he was like not caring about his card.
Yeah, which I'm like, that's dangerous. Like,
yeah, especially to someone you know is a little shit to you. Like I would be like, "Don't touch my card."
I would.
Don't go near my card.
Oh boy.
Oi.
The debt he would be in. So then he goes meets Jack on the rooftop, and this is where Jack tells him that he wants him to come back for the role because he wrote him a bigger part. And because Raffi's too stupid, he decided to do it and agree.
He's not stupid. He was manipulated.
Listen, if he's had a thing for him for 4 years and he still doesn't realize this, then that's on him.
I think it's hard for him to let go of shit. I feel like he should have done it by now. However, speaking as someone who was utterly head over heels in love with a girl for 3 years, even though she no longer was in my life and I didn't want to be with her anymore. It's hard to let go sometimes, okay?
So now who's talking about personal stuff now?
Fuck off.
Yeah, how the turn tails, huh?
Well, that helps me anyway. So, like, it's kind of hard to let go. I think he should, because as someone who has let go, finally, I think, you know, it's hard, but he should do it, because otherwise he gets manipulated like this.
Well, honestly, he shouldn't have quit the play in the first place, so you know what? Maybe he deserved it.
No, he fucking doesn't. Jack is being a fucking asshole.
And Raffi was being a whiny little bitch.
Jack is being a fucking asshole!
He is! Because Raffi's being a whiny little bitch. I'm not disagreeing with any of those. I'm agreeing with everything. Anyway. Then Dean's pissed that Raffi's still in the play.
See, I know this motherfucker only did it not because he needed someone to take the role, but because he knew that Raffi had a crush on him, and he could use that to make Dean jealous. That is 100% why he's doing all this.
That, and like we said earlier, he is the, outside of Arnold and Dean, he's the only other good actor.
No, I swear to God, the main reason he's doing this is to fuck with Dean. I know it.
I'd say it's like 50-50. There are two different reasons for everything that he does. It's not just a one-layer manipulation. It's like all the other...
Yeah, 30-70. I'll give you 30-70.
35-65. Wait. Is that right, math?
Why are we giving a 5 to it? Why are we...
I don't know.
Why? It's the right math, but why are we going 5%?
Oh, okay, good. Then yeah, you know what? 35-65.
Fine. More fucking with Dean than anything.
Sure.
Okay. He's manipulated him so he could fuck with his ex. He's not professional.
Yeah, well, neither is quitting and whining like a bitch.
Oh my God.
I'm just fine. Anyway, then the sound person comes in. Yes. Billy.
Hey.
You did not pick up on that at all, and I was really pissed.
I didn't clock that. I'm sorry.
You want to know why I was pissed?
Why?
That has nothing to do with us. But anyway, he ends up quitting because he wants to focus on his band. Which again, that's a good reason to quit if you have other things. Fine, whatever. Yeah. And I didn't clock this at the time. But then I was like, wait a minute. Why am I? There's like something itching in like the back of my head.
Okay.
And I'm like, wait, there's something there.
What's there?
Oh, well, you're gonna find out what's there.
What the fuck is happening?
Do you remember way back when? We were recapping the Heart Killers.
Oof. Probably not. Why?
Specifically, the Heart Killers episode 7.
Remind me what happened in episode 7?
Specifically, around the 42-50-second mark.
Oh God, are you gonna make me go to Heart Killers?
No, I brought it up.
Okay.
This is what we said.
Oh, okay. Vibes. Let me hear.
But the kid's name is Billy. Oh! The kid's name is Billy. I was like, that's me.
That's me. You are now in the care of Canton Bassett.
Yes. No, jeez.
Do you feel safe?
I will say I do feel better when Style comes over to me. I will say that much. That made me feel a bit more better.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't think I've ever had my name in the show before, or in a BL at least. So that's fun.
In a BL, yeah. I've never had my name in a BL. I'm waiting for a GL.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
My turn next.
My headcanon is that JoJo watches my reaction and listens to the podcast and named his kid after me. That's my headcanon.
We stand. JoJo, hi!
Yes. And if you really want to confirm that, JoJo, you could also put my name and or Emma's name in Only Friends season 2. Just saying.
Yeah. Can I be in Only Friends?
Yes.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. If he makes anyone named Emma in any part of this season, it's confirmed.
I'm just saying, because I know Billy is not a very... I looked this up, too. I was like, how common is the nickname Billy in Thailand? It's not very common. Outside of that one instance in the Heart Killers and one of a BL actor I know, those are the only two instances in the past, 5 or 6 years I've been watching BL that I've heard of someone named Billy. So it is very uncommon. And I looked it up. Emma's more uncommon. Oh which means if that ends up happening, I don't know. But I will say
if that ends up happening in this show, if someone is named Emma, that's pretty much confirmed for me.
That is like confirmed, set in stone. But there is another thing, because I didn't realize that JoJo didn't direct this season.
Oh.
But I still think that means that someone in GMM is out there listening.
Bruh, if he created this season, I really was like, oh my god, but now that he's not, now I'm less sure.
Well, no, 'cause I still think the fact that we said that, and again, the fact that Billy's a very uncommon name.
Okay.
Like, I feel like those two things still hold true. And it's the exact show, too. It's not like I predicted a future show.
You did, yeah, you picked the exact show.
I name dropped Only Friends Season 2.
Only Friends Season 2. Like,
this is Only Friends Season 2, and there's a guy named Billy in this.
Okay, if there is someone that works at GMMTV that is name-dropping Billy into shit because you listen to our podcast, if my name is not in this season, if you want to confirm that you do listen to our podcast, could you please put my name in
You Maniac.
What's You Maniac? Yeah. Well, that's already done, isn't it?
No, I think they're on like Q1 or 2. I mean, I guess maybe
it's written.
Might be done.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the script. The script is either fully written or it's almost done being fully written. Put me into what's a good? Put me into Peach and Me.
Oh, Peach. Oh no, Peach and Me. They already started the script reading.
Well, I don't know what show.
17th Spring.
Oh, that's sad.
Sick of that.
That's sad.
I don't know. One of the girls can be named now. Who knows? Look, it's not like it has to be a happy show.
Put me. Oh, what's the Boom Prem one?
Oh, Plan B to You.
Yes, put me in that one.
Okay, Plan B to You. Put Emma in Plan B to You.
If my name shows up in Plan B to You, I know that someone at GMMTV is.
Yeah. Okay, that will be confirmed. We have to remember to watch that and remember those, because I didn't remember that until like days later.
I didn't remember it at all, but that's not shocking for me. I don't have a good memory.
Because I was like, I feel it, because I was like, oh my god, that's named Billy. Like, oh my god, that's like, I feel like that's only happened in one other show.
Deja vu, yeah, deja vu. You were playing.
And I was like, wait a minute.
I've said that before.
I feel like I've had this conversation before.
Yeah, that's happened before. Where'd that come from?
Anyway, GMM listens to us somehow, so someone there does.
I believe it. I believe it. I hope it.
Yeah.
If you are listening, people from GMMTV, we created a really cool BL. Would you like to buy it?
We will talk about that in our GMM Fan Day episode.
I mean, hey, it connects to this kinda.
Listen, I mean, if we know someone from GMM is listening, we can like strike a deal.
Hey, let's strike a deal. Like all we want is writing credits and to be paid handsomely for our efforts. That's it.
And fly us out to Thailand.
Yeah, fly us out to Thailand for the premiere. That would be really fun.
Or for to like to be there.
To sit in those cool like director chairs as we watch it being made.
Anyway, so now Dean's upset that they lost sound design, and so no, Jack's upset that he lost sound design. So Dean's like, "What about your brother?" And he's like, "He's not my brother." And
yeah,
I think there's like a stepbrother situation.
This gets kind of revealed. So his mother is dating Rome's father.
His mother is dating Rome's father.
So they're like not brothers.
Or maybe they're married. I don't know.
He said, I don't know. He said your mother's new boyfriend's son. So like I don't think they're married.
Yeah,
yet.
but they're also living together too. So it's like
I don't think they're married. But so like
regardless, I'm calling them stepbrothers.
I don't fully know. Yeah, I don't fully know what the stepbrothers. I guess is fine. I don't know.
Just say stepbrother, because if you keep saying, "Oh, his mom's boyfriend's son," that's gonna get confusing.
I'll just say Rome.
Well, in relation to Jack is
his mom's new boyfriend's son.
Okay, well, then when you write that on the sex board, you can write that down.
Actually, I already did shit on the sex board, and like thankfully, like I feel like I found a good workaround for this. The connection I put between them just says familial.
Okay.
I think that is enough to cover.
But they're not technically family if they're not married.
It's familial. That's why familial means like adjacent or related to family dynamics.
Anyway, Jack comes home, and he's like, "Where is he?" So he goes down the basement where he is. And she's like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "Look, I need a new sound designer, and Dean recommended you." And to Rome's credit, he's kind of insulted. He's like, "Do you even ask for my help without checking my work?"
Yeah, do you even like listen to anything that I make?
And to Jack's credit, he does say, "Dean recommended you, so I checked it out, and it's pretty good, and it could work with the play."
Fair enough. You did listen to the
So I like that they both kind of took the pride and actually...
Yeah, like, it's so funny. He's just like, what? So you didn't listen to my shit? He's like, guess I fucking listen to your shit. He's like, okay, cool. Like it's an interesting like dynamic because I feel like they want to hate each other. Or at least Jack wants to hate Rome so badly, but like eventually they go, oh yeah. I mean,
think
I
it's
guess
more
that's
the
fine.
other way around. I think Rome hates Jack more.
Are you sure about that? I didn't notice that.
Especially now that Raph has a thing for Jack, whatever his name is.
Yeah, but I feel like that was more intriguing to Rome at this point, and like something to keep in mind at the very least if it was like going more after Ruffy. I feel like he's not going to stop going after Ruffy just because he's with Jack, but I feel like the person who doesn't like the other more is going to be, it seems to be Jack with Rome.
I think Rome at the very least is jealous of Jack.
Really?
Because he says in his talking head, now people will finally see how talented I am. I feel like he's jealous of Jack because he's this big time director and everyone loves him. And he's kind of in his shadow. And he's kind of like, but I think it would help him and Raffi's relationship both being in someone's shadow. But that's besides the point. I think it's more like now he can finally be like, oh, look, now that I'm being a sound design for his show, it'll be like, I can finally get some of the spotlight.
Maybe.
That's what I see it.
I don't know. We'll see as it progresses. I'm not sure.
So then Tu and Arnold are prepping for the party, because I guess this is a pre-production party that they're having at their place.
Yeah.
Which is not a thing that I've ever been to.
No, but I like the idea. It kind of breaks the ice.
I do too.
Yeah. I feel like if there's new people, like people that are like new to the theater department or have never done any kind of like play before, it kind of helps break the ice of like, hi, we're apparently going to be acting opposite each other. I don't know who you are. Like it'll help like calm all the nerves and everything like that.
Yeah. Well, it's like I mean, yeah, I like the idea. It's almost like a pre-workshop almost.
Yeah, it's one that there's no pressure on it, you know. There's no like you got to have certain lines memorized by a certain time or you got to like at least have something ready. It's just, hey, let's all get drinks and talk about ourselves and not our characters. Let's just like vibe. See what the vibe is.
Yeah, but no, honestly I would like to go to one of these. I think that'd be fun if they had them when I was in school, but they did not.
No.
So there was someone who would occasionally throw like movie night or movie marathon parties.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, but guess who wasn't invited?
The fuck?
Yeah.
High school?
Oh yeah, and it's like, which was unfortunate because all my friends in the drama club were.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, it was very much a... Like, I personally saw that as a clear sign that
I see that as
someone doesn't like me.
Yeah, someone seems to not like you.
Which makes sense, because, the guy ended up had, like, this very obvious crush on, like, my best friend. And so I feel like...
So he probably was like, nah, because he likes you, and it's like, no. Like it's...
Yeah.
It's probably one of them alpha male, like, jealous things.
I think it was one of those things, and it's like... Yeah, so that was unfortunate. But, no, never a pre-production party.
That sounds fun. I feel like that should be a thing.
So then, Tua surprises Arnold with a Terminator phone grip.
Itai CD.
Unless... Did they really put a Terminator on Itai CD?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, is like, it would be on Itai CD, however, the question of copyright comes into front.
See, I think the necklace Jack gave Dean, or Dean gave Jack...
I forgot to mention it earlier, but I did say Itai CD for that too in my reaction.
I also think I know what shirt's gonna be on Itai CD.
Is it later?
You know how the Poor Boy shirt?
Yeah, is it later or is it in this episode?
It's in episode 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I won't know yet.
Because and I'm saying this because they pointed out the shirt, and it's also kind of a very similar situation with the Poor Boy shirt. Of
so
like how it appeared, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I smell a shirt I'm gonna buy.
I smell a shirt. Like
I would buy it.
If it's a shirt and it is pointed out by a character, it's probably going to end up on Itai CD.
Yeah. So then as Raffi is walking up the driveway, Rome pulls up. And Raffi's like, what are you doing here? He's
like, what the fuck? I thought I was safe from you here. Like, I'm pretty sure you weren't a part of this department.
So then they're doing karaoke, and Timmy is singing, very drunk.
Yes. And he's singing.
Just being friendly, which I did not realize till I watched your reaction.
Literally, I heard him. I was like, I know this song, and it's because I still listen to like the original version of that song like to this day. Every once in a while, I'll put it on. I'll be like da 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 da. Like so it's in my head all the time anyway. So I heard the very off tune notes of it, and I was like, hold on, hold on now. I recognize that.
Yeah, I did not pick up on that. I didn't realize. But I'm curious if you will pick up on the song that's next week.
Okay.
There's a song that you will know. I was like, wait, I know the song, and I literally had to start humming it out. And
I
now, like,
might have to do the same thing.
I know where it's from.
I might have to do the same thing. Because, like, when it comes to BL music, I feel like I'm not as good at remembering the soundtracks as I am with, like, K-dramas or
It
other
is
TV
one
shows.
you should get.
It's one I should get. Okay. Because, like, there are some that I definitely will know, and there are some that I just have heard and then gone.
Maybe this
"Oh,
is one
I
you
like that."
definitely will know, honestly. It very well could be.
Okay.
Because
I feel
when
like
I
it could
first
be.
heard it, I was like, I know this song. What is this from? It was trying to match where it's from, and then I was like, lock in.
I'll keep an ear out. I'll keep an ear out.
So then Dean and Jack show up together, and everyone's like, ooh.
Ew.
And Jack's like, no, it's nothing. And everyone's like, ooh, because they don't believe him.
Yeah, exactly. I don't believe you either, bro. Like,
So then Jack takes the mic, and he thanks Arnold for auditioning and joining the drama club.
I was it's not gonna happen yet. I know it's not, but I keep waiting for this bitch to slip up and go, and I'm getting paid, and for everyone to go, what? Like, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, honestly, that's gonna blow up at some point. And
It's
gonna
gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna blow up right when Arnold and Tua seem to find steady footing in a relationship. The second they do, it's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
It's gonna level everything.
Yeah, but then Arnold stands up and he's like, yeah, thanks for accepting me, y'all, and sits back down.
This is why we have ice breaking parties.
I guess so. And then he thanks Raffi for rejoining the project. And Raffi thanks him for writing him a bigger part and asking him to come back. And he doesn't thank Dean, which I kind of call bullshit on.
Nah, I don't call bullshit. Dean's been like forcing
You
his
don't
way.
thank one of your Romeos and not the other one.
I know, but like, here's the thing. I feel like definitely bullshit. It should have been done. Like, morally, it's something that should have happened. However, I could tell you that Jack probably wasn't going to thank him because he's fucking pissed at him all the fucking time. Of course, and also he knew it would probably get under Dean's skin. I could, if he thanked Dean for coming onto the project, I would have been shocked more.
I still think you should have.
Morally, I agree. Like, it's your lead actor, be professional. But as I've been saying this whole episode, Jack is not being professional.
I don't think anyone in the show is being professional, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's a very good point. Honestly,
Like,
I think the only one being professional is Arnold, and it's because he's new here.
Arnold doesn't know the wrath of drama kids yet.
No.
He has yet to experience what's gonna happen, and trust me, he's going to eventually.
He's the only new person here, and so he's being the most professional out of everyone. Everyone else is being so utterly unprofessional about everything.
Everyone else has some sort of ulterior motive. Except
Yeah,
Arnold.
it's true.
Well, like, so I mean, I'm like,
Oh,
fair game.
God.
So then Tua's talking to what he thinks is a drunk Arnold, but he's like, no, I'm not drunk yet. And he's like, oh, you should spend the night here, it's fine. And he's like, nah, like, if I get too drunk and can't drive, I'll call for a cab or Uber or whatever. And then Dean's like, you know, it's a nice move sneaking your crush into the project. And if you like him, why don't you just tell him? You know, if you don't, like, do anything, nothing's gonna move forward. And Tua's like, oh, but we've known each other for so long.
I feel like that works better when you're strangers, just like up and telling someone that you like them or up and kissing them out of nowhere, like Dean is suggesting. I feel like the fact that they've been friends for 4 years, there's a lot more at stake there than just, oh, I guess he doesn't like me. Oh, well, let's move on. Like, you could very well lose someone.
Yes, but to be fair, he takes the best approach he could by just
He did.
You know, being drunk. I mean, like, hey, we're both drunk, let's kiss.
He even took a better one than that. He said it was for practice. He was like, "You're about
exactly."
You're
yeah,
about, I said if I had
drunk
to do
and
that,
practice.
if I had to do that, that's 100% the route I would have taken.
Yeah,
I would have been like, easy. You know, you need to practice kissing a guy, right? For the play. I'm right here.
Yeah.
You're
Might
close
as well.
with me. You were stressed. Why not try it out?
Yeah.
No stakes.
Yeah. And so then Dean tries to get to a drunk so we can do that, and in his talking head, he says, like, he wants this to happen so Tua can finally get a boyfriend.
Why is it your business, though?
Okay, like again, because
Or
I
is
know things happen
everything
with
his
Dean and
business?
Tua's friendship, and like how it does seem like they are really good friends.
Yeah.
I think this was actually genuine. I think this was fully genuine, and he just wants to help out his friend who he knows has a crush on someone, and is trying to move it forward.
I'm
He's doing it in his
inclined.
own Dean way, which
Yes.
might not be everyone's way of doing it, but he is. This is actually, I think, one of Dean's only selfless intentions of trying to help Tua.
I'm inclined to agree. I just the question keeps popping up of why is it your business? Like I know it's his best friend and he wants him to be happy and everything like that, but like this it just comes back around to like why is it your business? Like why are you trying to do things for me? Like you could suggest that I do things and then I could try and find the courage to do them. But if you keep shoving me in certain directions, like I feel like we shouldn't be doing that. I feel like it's not your business.
He just gives him the idea. He's like, "This is what you should do. You should kiss him. If he doesn't,"
And then
kiss
he starts
back,
getting him majorly drunk so he can do it.
He gives him a drink he was already drinking. It's not like he like added like oh Siri, shut up. It's not like he added like shots into it or something.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But like, also, still, why is it your business? Like, just personally, I wouldn't want my like best friend or whatever to be like to be like, I want my friend to be happy, so I'm trying to make sure it happens. Like, I'd be like, okay, you can suggest
It's
stuff
not
to
like
me.
he's trying to make sure like
It was what he said in his interstitial. That's what it is. It was,
yeah, he says he wants to push to us so he can finally get like he wants to give him the push he needs to make the move.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
know,
like he's making the.
But if he
I
doesn't
feel like
want to make the move, then he doesn't want to make the move. Like, let it go.
He wants to make the move. He's just scared to make the move.
True, he's
There's a
scared to make the
difference.
move. But like, maybe there's
But
a
he
reason he's
wants
scared
to
to
make
make
the
the
move.
move. Like, he knows himself more than Dean, maybe. So like,
But he wants to make the move, and we know he wants to make the move because he makes the move later.
okay, fair. I wouldn't want my friend doing this.
Like I think like had Dean like went to Arnold and been like, hey, maybe you should get with to a day too, or like had he started talking to Arnold more about it and like
then it
trying
would
to
be a
that would have been different. But
I
he's
see
talking to his friend and trying to be like, look, just like make a move because otherwise you're just gonna sit here moping all day. And like honestly, I kind of I see that. I would hope someone would do that to me if I was in that situation.
I wouldn't. I'm very comfortable in my bubble, and if someone tries to nudge me out of my bubble, I will panic.
Well, that's the thing. That's the fear. You need the fear.
No, I don't need the fear. I have the
You need
fear.
the fear.
I have fear every day. I don't need more fear.
If you don't have the fear, you don't get anywhere. I was trying to rhyme.
That did not go your way.
I was trying to rhyme that. It was like weird.
That did not go
Oh,
your
shit.
way.
No, it did not. But
I appreciate the effort.
even if it doesn't rhyme, the sentiment still stands.
I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the effort. But I don't
Thank
need
you.
the fear.
I think everyone needs a fear. Because otherwise nothing's gonna happen.
I have too much fear already. I don't need more.
Yeah, so do I. And that's why I haven't done it. That's why I need my friend to make me have the fear. Give me more fear, because otherwise, like, especially in like romantic situations, like nothing's gonna come. You just sit in your bubble all day.
Yeah, I like my bubble. I feel like I am too comfortable in my bubble, though. So I do need to nudge myself out of the bubble, but I would like to nudge myself out of the bubble at my own comfort speed. You know?
Well, I mean, hey, he didn't tell Tua to make out with him tonight. Tua made that choice on his own.
Yeah, he kind of did just say, like, well, go kiss him or something like that. So I feel like that's implied that it's tonight. But
I'm not look. That's that could have been whenever. Anyway, then outside, Jack's smoking. Raffi takes his cigarette to light it. And this is where he thanks him again for adding more lines and giving him more of a role, which I still think is stupid. And then Dean clocks Rome being pissed at that interaction.
He literally sees everything and like wants to go like,
dude,
dance for me,
so
puppets,
good.
dance. Like he's inserting himself where he doesn't really like belong, but he sees everything and feels like he could fuck it up a little more than it is.
See, now this was why this your business.
Yeah.
This situation is why
This I definitely see.
Again, like it benefits him, it benefits Rome, it benefits Raffi, I guess, for a bit.
He likes to pop up in other people's business because he likes to create messy situations. That's who he is.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think it's just he doesn't want Raffi and Jack to be together.
Yeah. this will work out in his favor. And so he's like, all right, play ball. I'll see what I
Yeah.
can do.
And he tells Roman, he's like, look, I know you like him, you can deny all you want, but I'll serve him up for you on a platter, and then you can do whatever you want.
And Rome doesn't look opposed to that. He's like,
I
all
mean,
right,
yeah, he's like, okay, sure.
works for me.
And so then Dean walks in and interrupts the conversation. And he's like, hey, the past lives poster you said you liked, I got it in my room. And
The
she's like,
fucking poster.
okay, cool. Bring it to me. And he's like, no, come on, I need to show you. Or are you scared you won't be able to control yourself last night? Like last night. Oops. Sorry, Raffi, that's an inside joke. So now Raffi knows that they had slept
They
together
fucked.
recently.
Yeah. I'm telling you
And-
right fucking now, this past lives poster is my Roman Empire, okay? I am peeved I haven't seen it yet. Like I was waiting for this entire fucking rest of the episode to see this poster that he mentioned. I built it up in my head and I never saw it.
Okay, well, there's a thing called Google.
I
Look it up.
already know what the original past lives poster looks like. I have seen the movie. It's really good. But he was like, oh, that like it was like a specific one. He said like, oh, I found that one past lives poster that you kept saying you wanted. Like it was a different kind of poster, and I was like, sick. I want to see it. I haven't seen it yet. He won't show it to me. They kept playing with me. They kept almost opening it by holding it a certain way, and then they'd swing it back round, and no, like they just kept teasing me with it, and then took it away.
Well, speaking of
peeved.
that, they do go into the room, and Jack's mad because he's like, "Look, we're not getting back together," and Dean's like, "I don't care if you move on with someone else, just not Raffi." And he's like, "Oh, why? Because that means you would have lost." And he's like, "I don't lose," and he's like, "Oh, I can make you lose." So he takes the poster as he starts kissing his ear, and Jack seems to be into it. Takes the poster and starts rubbing it on his crotch and his open button shirt.
And this is the question I posed in my reaction. Is this the weirdest use of a non-sexual object being used to be all sexy with someone?
There was a whole bread ad in Kin Porsche.
You're right! I forgot about the bread. I mentioned in my reaction the Oishi bottle in Bad Buddy.
That wasn't.
It was, he literally went like this on his head and like dragged it
Okay,
down his body.
Okay, I'm gonna say something, then we're gonna move on. I wouldn't be opposed to doing the Oishi bottle thing. I would not do the bread thing.
The bread was a step too far for you.
No, I feel like I feel like bread's just weird.
I
to
feel
to
like
make sexual, like bread. You can't make bread sexual.
it freaks me out, food being used in a context like that. Like, food is for food, okay? Like,
No, see, unless it's like desserts or like chocolate or syrup. Or
it
ice cream or
still
something.
freaks
Really?
me out. I don't.
Really?
I'm so specific with food. Like I'm just like, this is to be eaten and nothing else. Like if you want to decorate,
I mean, you
like,
still eat it.
yeah,
but just like
no, but like off of people is freaking me out here. Like, I need it to be the most hygienic and clean thing. Like, I don't want
I mean,
it.
as long as they're clean.
I don't want it on someone's body. Like that's just like that stresses me out way too much.
Well,
like,
the question is it for the person who's eating it, or for the person who's the ice cream's on? 'Cause
I don't
feel
like it either way. I don't want ice cream on me. It's sticky.
No, but I'm saying who is it more like satisfying for? Do you think is it for like just eating ice cream off someone's body like with a hot body, or is it like having someone lick the ice cream off said body? Would that feel better? Do you
that
think?
begs the question. That who is this more pleasurable for? Begs the question: is it pleasurable to just be eating ice cream and it like is off? Is just like is it about the ice cream or is it about the act? Because I think it'd be more pleasurable for the person that it's being licked off of, because then someone is licking.
Well, that's
you.
what I'm saying. So I mean, obviously, you wouldn't lick it off someone else. Would you have someone lick it off?
No,
you?
I don't want ice cream on me. It's sticky.
Well, then they lick it off and you're clean.
No, because then I'll still feel like it's sticky, like it's on me, like it just doesn't. I don't want food on my skin.
Okay, in the sexual context we are talking of, I don't think being clean for long is gonna stay that way, because odds are it's gonna lead to other things.
Yeah, but
So
not food.
I don't think being
things.
sticky with ice cream is gonna be the worst thing that happens.
It is. Okay, like food is different. Like food, like I won't be dirty with food by the end of it. I can make sure of that. Okay, like dirty with
Right.
food. stresses me the fuck. If someone were to have, if I were in high school and a food fight broke out, I would run outside. Like I'm not participating in that. Like that's I'm out of here. Don't let food touch any part of me. I'm begging. Like no.
Okay.
Ew. That's so gross.
I don't get that.
It sounds so off-putting. If we watch
really
this show,
doesn't.
I'm telling you right now, if we watch this show and they have a because I'm not putting it past them. If we have a scene where they put food on any part of their bodies and lick it off, I am running in the opposite direction. I'm gonna be I'll have to watch it. I'll be forced, but I will be doing it like this. Like I will not be looking at the screen. I'll be like, "Are you done yet?"
Why do I feel like there was a BL where that happened?
There was ice in Tharn type.
That was something.
Ice isn't as bad. Ice I can deal with. Ice is fine.
So you're okay with ice on
Yeah,
and licking off the
that's
ice,
fine.
okay.
Ice is fine because it's basically just water. It's like fucking in the
So
shower.
water's fine. Like if
Water's
someone
it's frozen water, yeah, because like people fuck in the shower. That's fine. I don't give a fuck about like if there's water on you. Like,
But would you like
doing it.
lick the water off?
I'm not really a licking kind of person anyway. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna lick either way. But
Okay.
yeah, people, you know what? I wouldn't be opposed to being licked. This is a weird conversation.
Why are we still talking about this? We have gone off the rails like 18 times this fucking episode.
I don't know. This is going in a very weird place.
So anyway, then Tua comes over to Arnold and he's like, "Hey, everyone likes you. No need to be worried." And so then Tua steps closer and he's like, "If you're so nervous about that kiss, why don't you try kissing me?
Practice.
Be curious what kissing guys like.
Yeah.
Might as well try."
That's literally the best angle he could have gone at it from to make sure he doesn't know he likes him.
Yeah.
I would do the same if I was doing that.
And so he kisses him, and he asks him how it was, and he's kind of like, "I'm not sure. Wait till I'm sober to figure that out."
I'm not gonna lie to you. I did do something kind of similar once. I think it was one of those like random party nights that I was at.
We were just talking about this like 10 minutes ago, and I'm like, you're like, "Oh no, that's like crazy. Don't ever do that."
No. I did like. As I just said for this, I was like, if I was going to go at it from an angle, this is the angle I would go at it
Right.
from.
Yeah.
I've done something kind of in the same vein, except kind of reversed with the two of them. I was like, I had a crush on someone at like a party or something like that, and I was like, I've never been kissed on the neck before, like ever. I've always wondered what that would be like, and I hadn't. To be fair, I hadn't. But in my back of my head, I was like, if I say this the right way, I could get kissed on the neck by this person, like with a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I was like, oh, I've always wondered. Oh, gee, what's it like? Like just like, and they were like, I could do it, and I was like, I mean, if you're sure.
And did she?
Actually, yeah, that's only one thing that happened. Yeah.
Okay.
That as I said, this would be the way I'd go about it. I'd pretend it's not a big deal, and not like it was like I want you to do this to me.
Right.
Just like if only someone would.
Okay.
Friends, hide your feelings. It'll get you somewhere.
I guess so. I mean, you were literally here, like, giving Dean shit for it, and then, like, for saying that stuff, and then you're like, you were doing more of the manipulating of that situation.
I wouldn't call that manipulation.
I would.
I would call it a little white manipulation.
Yeah, okay.
It was
Whatever you say,
like
Jack. Anyway, then Raffi's about to storm off, but Rum's like, "Hey, you know, it's normal for people with history to end up in bed together again." Despite the fact that they made it clear with one night stand.
But like honestly, Raffi could have said no.
Raffi fully could have said no.
And he was just like, you won't tell Dean if we do, right? or Jack.
Yeah, he's
Jack.
like, yeah, he's like, well, you know, if we do this, you won't tell Jack, right?
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, no, I won't tell Jack. And he's like, okay. And like it's like, okay, you could have said no, so if anything comes from this, it is your fault. Like,
well, now it's like, you know, at this point, Raffi is like fully going for it, because he's
Yeah.
like, you know, if I can't have Jack, I might as well have his brother.
I feel like, you know what I feel like this is more of? It's not to make Jack jealous because he doesn't want him to know at all. I think it's more, he's frustrated at the entire situation, and I feel like he's like,
He's
I really,
horny and he's left.
I need to get all this frustration out somewhere. Might as well do it here.
Yeah.
Someone's offering. Might as well.
And you know he's good because you've done it before.
Jesus.
So anyway,
exactly.
we are in the car.
A sure thing.
And they are making out.
We got another car scene. Are we allowed to repeat titles?
No, we can't.
Fuck.
So we need to think of something
We
else.
could put car sex 2.0.
I don't know. We'll get to that after the description. See if we can come up with anything as I narrate. Okay.
Yes.
So they start removing their clothes. The shirts are off. Maybe pants too, but I can't tell.
I think they're still in
at
a row.
Rome's neck, like you like. And then,
that was wild. What the fuck?
I might never let that go now. That was like the most shocking thing you've ever told me. I'm like, okay, now I need to run.
Why? Why is that shocking?
Because it's like you were giving Jack so. Because I feel like this is the thing where you were like, we give out the vibe you're the more like sweet innocent one, and I'm not. And then it was like when you do something like that, it's like whoa. Like it's more of a
it's like
drop
here's
shock.
the thing. Here's the thing. It's like I wasn't here. This is why I'm not a hypocrite because Jack knew someone had feelings for him and was manipulating those feelings to get what he wanted. I was like, I think this person's cute, and I have never been kissed on the neck. I could put those two together. I wasn't using someone's feelings against them.
That you know of.
No, that I was sure of.
That you think of.
No, trust me, that I was sure. We're actually friends now, and they were shocked.
Oh.
They were shocked as fuck to learn that I ever even had a small crush on them.
Did you end up telling them about the whole neck thing? That you're like, oh,
no, I will. The only person I'll ever tell is like you and my best friends. Like that's.
Damn.
Otherwise, I'm taking it to the grave. And apparently all our viewers here. Hi, now you know.
Okay, does she watch BL? Because if so, this
No.
might be dangerous territory. Okay.
Not at all. So I don't even think she would know that I'm talking about her. To be fair with you, I mean that night was a heavy drinking night. Doubt she even remembers what that moment that happened. But I did tell her that I had a crush on her. Usually, whenever I tell people I have crushes on them, I tell them that it was tiny and only lasted like a couple weeks to a month at most. Usually, it lasts a lot longer than that, like a year or so. When I fall for someone, I fall very hard, and I stay in love for a while. But
See, I'm sure you tell people in general. I never tell people.
I only tell people when I am sure in my head that I can pull off being like it wasn't that serious, and also if I know that I'm not into that person like that anymore. If I'm pretty sure that there's nothing going to happen between us because I don't really want anything to happen between us anymore, then I'm okay telling. As long as I make up the little white lie that it was only for a little bit. Because I don't, if I tell a really good friend, oh, I had a crush on you for a whole year, I was head over heels in love with you for a year, I'll lose that friend. Okay, they'll think I'm nuts. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'll be like, I had a tiny crush on you when we first met. Oh yeah, but and she was like, no freaking way. And I was like, yeah, but and I told her the same thing I tell that was actually like true was, but I fall for like every girl I first meet and have even the slightest chance with. If I ever meet a girl and they tell me, oh, I'm into girls too, or I'm bisexual, I'm gay, whatever, I'll go, you're the one. Like, it just happens. It's just a click in the brain. Like I have a chance? Cool. So, like, I was like, girl, that happens with everybody. Don't worry. That was a long time ago. But I never told about the neck thing. That's never happened.
Yeah, I would never tell any of my crushes that I've had crushes on them.
Really?
Never.
I feel like we would have been reverses about that, but I guess not. That's really
honestly, I would too. I feel like that's weird. But like, I never keep a lot of things to myself. I never tell
that,
them until
you know what, that feels more
married,
you,
having
actually,
a kid, and dying.
Fair enough. I feel like you do keep more things more to yourself than I do. I'm open book.
Anyway, I've been staring at this lovely scene that's been gifted to death on Twitter, with the tongue.
There's a tongue? What? Like,
Do you must have like looked away. There is like a whole ass like tongue lick.
here's the thing,
It's
because
like
I noticed the tongue in episode 1. Why didn't I notice it in episode 2?
It literally goes from, so it's
I have it up. Let's see.
Rome's tongue. It
Yep.
starts at the bottom of Raffi's mouth, into his lip, into his mouth, up and like nicking the top of his lip.
Okay, whose tongue is it?
It's Rome's.
Rome's tongue.
Trust
Let's
me,
see.
you'll know.
Trust me.
Trust me,
Oh, I found it.
Yeah.
You're right. I noticed. All right, there we go.
That has been gifted to death on Twitter.
Gift.
A gift, sure. Gift, whatever. I don't care. I'll call it whatever I want.
I mean, like, fair enough. Like, I've whenever there's a tongue involved, I feel like it's a shocking event.
Yeah, I almost spat out my water out, I think, on that in my reaction. Because I was
If
like,
I
whoa,
noticed it this time, I would have said shit. Because, like, I said it in the first episode when Dean was just licking Jack's abs. Like, so I
Yeah.
would have said, I said it then, I would have said it now, but I did not notice that.
Yeah, so then Raffi goes to the neck and starts biting his way down. It looks like he's biting, actually. Like, it literally looks like he's biting.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Before fully going on the dick. Then, oh wait, he still has pants on.
Yeah, he does. Because when he like,
Oh wait, hang on, but they are clearly unbuttoned and like,
okay,
yeah. Because
I
I mean,
figure-
I mean,
with
Raffi was
dudes,
down.
I was like, but that ain't a deal breaker if the pants are on. Because like, there's ways, you know.
There
so
are
like,
holes. It's
yeah,
fine.
there are holes. I was avoiding that
There are.
word. But,
Yeah. That's how they go through.
welcome back to Only Friends.
So then Rome straddles Raffi, and things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be completely honest, I saw some discourse on Twitter about what exactly is going on in this situation.
Why?
Because of, like, who's fucking who.
Ah,
Because
Ah.
Rome is on top of Raffi, and it's like, is he, like, riding Raffi, or is he, like, just, like, is it angled to where he's, like, because they start lowering the seat back, so it could be, like, more, like, angular.
they could also just be like, not like literally fucking.
No, dude, the way they're moving, it's like...
Are you sure? Like they could. There's always a chance they're not literally fucking.
Oh,
Let me look at this. Let me analyze.
Okay, pull it back.
Let me use
Bring up
my
the clip.
analytical brain here to figure this out. Let's see.
Wait till
Yeah.
Rome gets on Raffi.
Yeah, we got a seat lowered. Oh, no, there's always a chance they could just be like, I hate using
Nah.
I hate using words. I hate using words. I hate using words so much. I
That's
only
tricky.
ever read this shit in fucking fanfiction. It could just be running.
What did you just say?
Have you never watched like like what's the word? Like
Did you say rutting?
did I say the word right?
I think that's an Omegaverse thing.
No, rut is.
I swear, I
Oh.
was like, yo,
Maybe-
what the fuck is rutting?
Did I not use that word right?
I don't know. I'm gonna look up what it is.
Well, there's a
A
fucking
deer or
word.
mammal engage in the rut or anal
No, that's
period of sexual
that's
activity.
rut. I'm
So it's
trying.
anal.
No, that's rut. Okay, I'm trying to remember what the fucking word is. It sounds like it, but I can't remember.
But it's mainly with deers and elk.
What's the word? I know the word where you just basically just like move. Like a-
Rubbing,
no, that's not the word.
grinding.
Yeah, sure, grinding. We'll use that one.
Like, what are you? What rutting?
I swear to God, there was another word that sounds just like that, and I can't remember what it is. But we'll go with grinding. Grinding is like the gist of what I'm going for.
Rutting refers to a period of sexual excitement and
Exactly. I don't
reproductive
think it's
activity
that.
in mammals.
I don't think it's that anymore, but it's a word that sounds like it.
No,
Synonyms.
this is about deer and elk.
Exactly. That's not a word I'm
They
fucking
don't have
going for.
antlers.
Synonyms for grinding.
Like sword fighting? Is that what you were talking
No.
about?
Well, that's
Like,
that's
I mean,
weird.
kind of, but like not really.
That's
like just
weird. That's a weird one.
like like is there a term for that? I don't know what the term is. Like rubbing dicks? Like is that what you're talking
yes,
about?
I'm talking about that. But
I'm pretty sure that's just called rubbing dicks. I've never heard another term for that.
No, I swear there's
Unless
another
I'm
term.
crazy. Okay, fine. Another term for rubbing dicks.
Google's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Fraudage?
That's the word! I found it! I found it!
Is it fraudage?
Yeah, it is! That's the word!
Fraudage!
That's what I was looking for, not Reddit.
Just say rubbing dicks, dude. Come on now. Fraudage. Who are you, the queen? Come on now.
Coming from a dude who doesn't read fanfiction.
Me?
Yeah. As someone who reads fanfiction, that word pops up like every 2 fucking stories.
Actually, to be fair, because you made us rewatch Stainpo or start to, I got into this June Dillon fanfiction I found.
Oh.
I haven't found a fraudage in that.
It would be a tag. It wouldn't be in the story itself. It would be a tag on the story.
There were like different stories, and it's like I think it was on the third part, which I think is like more explicit. So I think this.
Are you on AO3?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like if it's something that happens in the fic and the author is responsible enough to tag it.
Let's see.
It would be in the tags.
Okay. So this is a camera they're always rolling by Flying Heron. Heron?
Shout out.
Heron? Oh. Yeah, there you go. Okay, there's the characters. Okay. It's set during episode 10, Set Fire to the Rain. It's not from the universe, but can divergence.
Vibes.
Other additional tags be added. Moving on, body image, idle, sexual tension, explicit sexual contact, angst, introspection, scandal, emotional hurt, comfort, miscommunication, getting together, development, relationship, and developing friendships. No, nothing.
Does that actually happen in the fic?
What?
Does that happen in the fic?
I don't know. I haven't read that far.
Well, then why would it fucking be in the thing if you don't know if it's in the fic or not? Okay, well then it's probably not in there.
It's like a work, where there are like multiple parts, but not like chapters, where it's like, oh, this is like almost like a sequel to the. No.
This is what you're gonna do. Go to the search bar at the top of AO3 on the homepage. Go to the homepage of AO3.
Okay, I'm here.
Go to the search bar. Type in fraudage.
How do you spell it?
FROTTAGE. It's like cottage, but with fraud.
Fraud. Dead Poet Society.
How many fics? No. How many fics show up? It'll say at the top.
67,000.
67,003 fics have fraudage in them.
Do I know any of these shows? No.
That is a lot. Dead Poet Society's a movie. That's I'm telling you right.
No.
Stop it.
Oh, Sodus. It's a BL.
Sodus. There you go.
Never seen that. But it's a BL.
I have.
I saw the Thai character.
I have. It's there you go. 67,000 fics include the concept of fraudage.
Are there any one with like things I know?
If you go over to the filters and you click not characters but like universe or like whatever
edit your search.
No. Is it edit your search? Is it to the right?
Sure.
There should be a filter.
Yeah. Fandom, yeah.
Which
Well,
no, if you open, there should be a drop-down menu.
No.
Oh, well, I don't know what the fuck you're doing then.
What should I do? What show should I do?
I don't fucking know. What the? Type in Tharn type. See what happens.
Nine.
There you go. You know what? That's not as fict. Try Not Me. I feel like that's more.
Not fict. Cry.
Tharn type is not as like written about. I would say.
Well, it's the older one, not me. Oh, I should probably select the one, not just type out anything else. Not me.
Yeah, delete Tharn type and then.
Not me. 3.
Oh fuck. Okay, let's see. What's a fic? Like one that is like very fict.
I don't know. I don't read much BL's fanfiction. I just watch the show.
Honestly, me neither, because enough happens in them that I don't need it. Try Bad Buddy?
Ooh, Bad Buddy might be a good one.
Try Bad Buddy. See what happens there.
Bad Buddy. Another one I'll try after this, depending on how well this goes. Oh, 21!
21! There you go. That's more fict.
Pat and Fran, you sluts, I knew it.
Exactly. It's because it's those two.
Another one I want to try, which I feel would be a lot, would be Together.
I was just about to say Together, because it's over there. I was looking at my DVDs.
13. Okay, not
13. Bad. Try, this is why I know of the word. This is one of the reasons I know of the word. Type in 911.
Oh boy.
9-1-1.
Oh, what?
It's just not just
Oh, there
9.
we go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 512?
512. There you go.
Dude, just put it in at that point. What the fuck?
Sometimes you don't want to read about putting it in. Sometimes they're at work and they can't.
Sometimes fraudage would still be weird to read at work.
Sometimes they're in the showers. Sometimes they have to be quiet in the
Wait!
supply closet.
Oh, were you talking about in the fan? I thought you meant you were reading at work, so you didn't want to read about
No! That is not what I was
I was
saying!
like, why would you read fraudage at work?
Jesus fucking Christ, that is not what I was saying.
Oh my god, I was like, wait,
No,
what? And then you're like, oh, and you're like, sometimes it's in the shower. I'm like, you read this in the shower? What the fuck are you doing? I get it now. Okay.
Mother of God, no, Jesus Christ. Anyway, congratulations on your vocab word of the day.
Fraudage. The more you know.
The more you know.
Anyway, then Boston shows up.
Yes, and I was scared for my life when he did. I forgot he was coming. For
Yes,
half a
Jack
second.
says that he's his friend and he's here to help him shoot for the
So him
play.
and Jack are friends. I didn't think, like, I'm pretty sure in the trailer we didn't pick up on that. We picked up on drama between him and Tua and Arnold.
Oh no, we knew that Jack was his friend because Jack introduces him as like, this is my friend.
Well, in this is what, but like
In the trailer too.
I don't remember that. Cool.
Okay,
all I remembered was there being drama with Tua and maybe Arnold as well. Like there was like a situation there.
Yeah.
But
Because we do see Tua looks a bit like yeah, when he sees Boston again.
This messy bitch is come in. He's about to fuck everything up again.
I wonder what happened there.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there. What the fuck are you doing? Well, there was obviously there's fucking involved. It's only friends.
No.
Kissing? There's kissing.
This was so obvious. The fact that you didn't all put it together is driving me insane.
What did they put together? Kissing. There's kissing involved. Why?
Think back to earlier in the episode. When was kissing mentioned?
Oh, wait, okay. Here's the thing. When I was editing, I kind of put it together and I forgot about it. Okay? Like the fact that he said, I don't want to talk about my first kiss. Like it wasn't good. There was something involved. So when I was editing it, I did put that together and then I subsequently forgot it again. Like,
Okay.
I think I put it together every single time and then forgot to mention it every single time. So I did notice it.
Okay, good. I was going to say that's
left
very
immediately. It left immediately.
Okay, MVP for this episode. 3, 2, 1.
Tua.
Dean.
If you give it to Dean every fucking time.
No, it's only 2 episodes. Dean got the role and pushed Tua to make a move on Arnold.
I was actually going to give it to Tua because he made the move. Because
And he successfully sabotaged Raffi and Jack. Successfully.
Successfully. Are we putting 2 of them in this? Successfully. I give it to Tua because he actually made the move, but he did it in a way where it wouldn't give him away if he was gonna truly make the move, just in case things went the wrong way. And he also, I feel like a lot of the conversations that he had with Arnold were, I don't know, good ones. Like throughout this episode, I feel like I was getting to know both of them a bit better, and I feel like it was because Tua was leading a lot of these conversations of like, well, how do you feel about this, or like, how about you do this, like it felt like he was a pretty good character this episode in leading the conversation when it came to certain things. So
okay, well, now we need a name for this episode.
I want to do 2.0 fraudage.
I mean, what?
But I feel like if we put fraudage, we'll get blocked because it might be a word
That's
that
what
might.
I was gonna say fraudage sex.
You could put a star for the O.
I might just do like fraudage, because I mean, to be fair, we all learned a new word today because of that.
Vocabulary.
I'll be honest, I still don't think it was fraudage. I will not lie, but I will name it that just because it gave us a huge tangent.
It is. I think it's frontage, but like, cause like, what else
Okay,
are you
well.
gonna do? Like, there, like that. I feel like there is access to certain places, but like, I feel like it's not enough access, and I feel like judging by the dynamic of like, I'm obviously BL's evolving, and we are getting more like verse couples. However, I feel like the
Right.
dynamic is pretty set with a lot of the couples and the way they like to present most of the couples, and I feel
Yeah.
like the most obvious thing here that aligns with those is frontage.
I mean, I'll name it fraud sex just
Just for
to name it
funsies.
that, honestly. Just so people learn that word. You know what? We are educating the youth.
Educating the youth. Youth don't watch this.
You should not be watching this,
Youth
personally, my god.
do not
Youth
interact.
leave.
Youth fuck off.
God.
Respectfully.
Okay. Well, okay, we got a title. Anyway, our sex tally has been updated slightly.
And I've done the board. Kind
Okay,
of.
we'll talk about that in a sec. Because right now we got Jack with 1, Dean with 1, Gap with 1, Adam with 1, Dan with 1, Boeing with 1, Rafi with 2, Ray with 2, Sam with 2, Rome with 3, me with 3, Top with 4, Nick with 12, and Boston with 14.
He's still the
But now that
reigning
he's
champion.
back, who knows how much he'll go
I
up.
know, Jesus. I was gonna say the reigning champion for now, but then again, he's back, so he can add to
Yeah.
those numbers. Make a bigger score for himself. World record he's going for.
But who is he competing against?
The world. That's why it's a world record.
The world. What's the world record currently?
I don't fucking know. I don't think there is a world record for how many
How
times.
will we look this up? How many times do you have sex in a season of a show?
Is there a world? There's a world record for everything.
Do you know what? I'm gonna look this up.
For how many times
What's the most a
one has?
character had sex in a single
I
show?
hate that I'm Googling all of this. While not an official Guinness World Record, there are unofficial.
Barney Stinson
Actually, yeah, that makes sense.
canonically has sex with over 100 women by the time of
He
the
does.
end of the series. In season 3, he celebrates his 200th sexual partner.
He does, yeah. Yeah, there are people who claim that they've like.
Oh,
had
well, a lot
certain
of they're like
record.
sick. Hang on. Yeah, well, I guess that makes sense, you know, because you really need to show the sex.
I was looking up
Uh,
in life itself, but like
Oh, that.
they're all
What? How many humans have had sex?
no. How many times? How? What's the most a human's had sex?
As many as they want, I guess.
Well, yeah, but there are claims from like social media influencers who very well could have been lying. So
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like, well, I mean, but also, I mean, you know, it depends how high your libido is, I guess.
Lisa Sparks, spelt with 3 X's, held the record of 919 men over 24 hours. You doing the math?
I'm trying to, yeah.
Let me see. Calculator.
Lisa Sparks, my god.
Let's see.
So what's the numbers?
919.
919.
24. Works out to 38.3 sexual partners every hour.
Okay, how do you point through a sexual partner?
Okay, well, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll round up then.
Like
Or
what?
round down. 38 sexual partners per hour. Which let's
So then
see.
by minutes, if we're getting more
We're
technical.
gonna go divide by
Um,
60 minutes an
38
hour.
divided by 60. Oh, no, wait, wrong one.
Means less than 1 person per minute. So that means
Oh, were they like fucking teenagers with how fast that was? Like, what, like, what? It's like less than a minute.
hey,
like,
having sex doesn't
come on.
necessarily mean you have to finish. She could have just been like,
I-
stick it in, next one, stick it in.
What, like a fucking vending machine? Like, what, like a fucking, like, what? That doesn't count.
This is like fucking How I Met Your Mother argument. Did you actually see the Empire State Building, or did you just go to the lobby?
Well, I mean, well, that's. I feel like if at least one of you doesn't reach climax, then I feel like it doesn't count.
Yeah, but it's still the act of sex.
But like,
And technically
You
it's
don't
still
get
a
to-
sexual partner even if you haven't done anything.
I mean, I feel like you should.
I agree, but like I feel like they weren't going for like optimal conditions here. She was going for a world record.
I don't know if that counts. I don't think that counts, I'll be honest. I don't. Because, like, then you could just get a 900 guy and just be like, okay, drop your pants, and then just, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Like, no, just like squat and just like move on, just like.
Oh Christ! I don't fucking know. I give up. Like I don't know why we watch the show and talk about it because it always leads to conversation about this.
This is probably the most sexual episode we've ever had.
It probably is. So please, minors, don't interact.
Yeah. God, and I want to talk about cum swallowing between us.
Fucking Jesus Christ! Why have you brought that back up to me? I was
because
already
I remember
traumatized.
No, because that was the OG Children Don't Watch.
That was
that
the OG,
one.
actually. Damn. Oh,
it was, and I was like, why would they? And I'm like, oh yeah, because I thought about like.
I hate you so much. I wouldn't have thought that was a weird sentence at all, and now I do.
I don't even know what you said, but you just covered your mouth like you said something real bad. I'm like, oh shit, I can't wait to edit that.
I said how far we've come.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, and then immediately heard myself in like their out of body experience or some shit.
Oh my god. Hey, you want to get the sex board now?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the sex board now.
Because otherwise I will keep talking and we won't
We don't want that. We don't want that. Here's the sex board. The reason I say it's mostly done is because I went to print everybody's pictures today and they wouldn't print because we're out of colored ink. So we have to get colored ink and I can print them tomorrow. So their names are on the board. A lot of things are happening here. I have a key. Let me move my fucking microphone. It's in the way of the key. There you go. We have a key. Our key here. We have red for relationship. We have pink for hookup, purple for kissed, brown for familial, orange for crush, green for enemies, because I'm certain it's going to be coming, blue for past connections, because there's a lot of I didn't have enough colors for like all the past connections that could be made. So past connections, I will write the past connection with the line that I put for it. And I have black for friends because that's all I had left. So a lot of these are black right now because many are friends. We have Jack and Dean.
Only friends.
Only friends, that's the point.
Ah.
Jack and Dean are in the middle. I have a hookup line next to theirs, and I have a blue line with X written. Some of these will have arrows, some of them won't. Hookup is not needed for arrows because we know they hooked up with each other.
Question for hookups and stuff, and like because we'll be adding stuff as the show goes on.
Yes.
Do you want to mark what episode each thing happens in? Like, so it's like hookup episode 1. That's when it happens, or add in like episode 5 if it happens in episode 5 or something, or like.
Maybe what I was doing is I'll bring it over here real quick to explain.
Or just doing numbers, like how many times?
I'm doing for numbers. So for Rafi and Roma,
okay,
I have an x2, a times 2.
Then that works too. Okay, cool.
There you go. That's what I've been doing. And since we've only had one hookup in the show that we've seen between Jack and Dean, there's a line. And for hookups, I'm not putting arrows because they did each other. There's really no like who did who. It was like they did each other. However, for past connections, that could mean anything, so I am putting arrows, but for this one it was just arrows to both of them because they were X's. They were connected to each other. But for crush, obviously, we're going to put the arrow pointing towards the person who is crushed on. So, let's go deeper into this. We've got Jack and Dean. I'm going to put it here because like this isn't. I'm trying to figure out the best way to situate this so that you can actually fucking see it.
It may have been better before. We're good. We're in focus.
We're in focus. Okay, let me know if it goes out of focus. So, Jack has a brown line connected to Rome because they're familial, or whatever the fuck's going on there. Yeah. Okay. Now that we know they're friends, Jack and Boston, connected right there. I'm not connecting Boston to anyone else until we actually see shit happen. Rafi has a crush on Jack, that's why he has an arrow pointing towards him. Rafi and Pete are friends. We have Timmy up here, who is friends with basically everybody, but I've put it towards Jack and towards Tua because they are all working on the place together and they seem to be
I'll
all
put
part of
Dean
it.
too, because the four of them kind of have like a foursome.
Who?
Not like sexually, but like with Dean.
With Dean. That's the thing. I was gonna. However, I feel like this is probably because of the breakup, but Dean doesn't seem to be hanging out with them too much. It's just in the area and in accordance with the play. So, as we see more of it go on, then I will probably add him into the mix. But because these three seem to be on the like committee of watching auditions or whatever the fuck you call it, production team, they seem to be pretty close knit, so I put them as friends. Let's see, Tua, I've put as friends with Jack as well, which had to do all the way around since there are the three of them. I had to do like a whole circle of friend here. So that was interesting. I'm gonna have to logistically move this around if anything happens between Boston and Rome. It's gonna be really fucking annoying. Because I don't want lines crossing. So it's gonna have to go around in a weird way. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing. Tua has a crush on Arnold. Tua has kissed Arnold. And Tua is friends with Arnold. So they've got 3 lines so far. They've got
3 lines, holy shit.
They've got the most intricate relationship at the moment in terms of lineage. Which is quite interesting, because I'm more interested in these two over here who have 1 fucking line.
Oh, 2 times.
Yes, 2 times.
Frontage.
Oh, fucking Christ.
I'm gonna use that word all the time now.
Jesus, why did I teach you a new word? And Tua and Dean are friends. That was the other one. So, yeah. That is the board as it stands. Not many lines at the moment, and their pictures will be added onto the board when I finally can print them.
Okay.
So, ta-da! This is the board of
sex board.
Yeah, but some of them aren't sex. Connection board.
Relationship board.
What?
Relationship board.
Relationship. Yeah, relationship board. The board of relations.
Board of relations. Okay.
I like that. Board of relations.
Well, do you have anything else to add for Only Friends Dream on episode 2?
No.
Okay.
Just well, yeah. It's gonna get messy with Boston. It's gonna get fucking. What do we? What mess do we think he's got? Like, I know he's gonna be involved with the whole Tua and Arnold thing, but I feel like there's gonna be other shit that he fucks with. What do we think is gonna be some of the stuff he fucks? Well, you know.
I'm 2 episodes ahead, so I know some stuff.
Fuck, I don't know anything.
This is why we need to catch up. Well, that was our recap of Only Friends Dream On episode 2. Join us next week where we will be recapping Only Friends Dream On episode 3. And yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I was trying to think of something else to say, but I can't think of it. So we will see you all next time.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.